Yo, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Today, let me make sure. Sometimes when my Bluetooth is on, it messes up the audio. Anyway, as usual, I'm outside the gym. I'm only gonna be on here for a minute, but I thank y'all for y'all support. It's been a good time. Everybody's been hitting me up. Denzel puppies. I guess when it gets to the end, everybody wonders what's up with Denzel. But you have to hit me. What's going on, Steve Jackson? You have to hit me in my inbox. What in the hell is going on with my hat? But yeah, you had to hit me in my inbox or 727-744-0963. What's going on, Brandon? Denzel does have 2 breedings with us this year. He's already done with 1, but that one sold out. Mandela is killing it. Mandela has actually, I think 4 breedings that's recently been done. He's being bred now. Castro has a girl pregnant. Our double Denzel, you seen Denzel? See, yeah, Denzel's old perverted ass still sticking him. You see it. 11 years old, he ain't stopped. That's why it's called D-line. Got to keep it going. But right now, if you wanted blood from, top shelf Hall of Fame, it's the perfect time. We have a big 90-pound bistro girl that was bred to our double Denzel boy. Probably the bulliest of all of our Denzel sons, Havana. And we haven't used Havana a lot. But like I said, he's actually an inbred Denzel son. So, Denzel bred to his daughter with some Gotti blood on the other side. Very, very correct. Super bully. Probably the biggest bone I've ever seen. Hey, you, just talk to you. But we have that Castro bred to a Havana daughter, actually. And that's going to be a good breeding. That breeding is completed. Man, they're going. You have the Red Bull breeding, which is one of Denzel's best sons by far, to Mandela daughter, Kiki. That's going. Denzel snuck in some old perverted activity, so we'll have to see how that goes. But like I said, right now, if you had deposits on other breedings or whatever, or any of these breedings, your breedings are finally coming up, hit me up, let me know what's going on. Mr. Gamble, what's going on? It's go time. It's been a lot of talk for a lot of years, and we just had to get into a better place to do the things that I needed to do. Danny is up and going. What's going on, Gil? Danny is up and going strong. I'm up and going strong. My setup is being built right now. So it's good times. Like I say, 727-744-0963 or Hall of Fame Pits. Hall of Fame, just like any other Hall of Fame, Pits, P-I-T-S 3600. Hall of Fame Pits 3600 at Gmail. Now, well, now y'all really start to get the word on some shows that some of y'all seen. All of the paperwork is in. Well, some stuff still coming in. It's boxes that came in today. But everything that I told y'all was happening was happening. We had, 30 different boxes of paperwork and forms dropped off this week. Some new, we had some shows that were pretty much just on hold, so there'll be some confirming going on. That process has already started, but for sure you'll see New Jersey and Florida announced within the next couple days. We just want to confirm everything, get the insurance taken care of, and it's going to be off and running. Actually, Texas will be in there, and Texas has a lot of shows. I actually ran into someone who is doing their thing. Houston, yeah, Larry, right there. you messing up my locations. But Houston is one of the first shows. Yeah. So what's going on, Kim? Pete. So, everything is now in function, and you see that's our representative for Jamaica right there. And now we can make moves. Everything was on a standstill, not because we were working, but we wanted to be responsible in the way that we did everything and don't push forward any further until we could give people what they were paying for and everything would be done correctly. Now you're going to start seeing a whole new world from the TBKC, from the changes that I told y'all about earlier with the website to our expansion. A lot of the dogs that I told y'all about off of these breedings that me and Danny are doing personally, and several other people have hopped into this. A good amount of these dogs are probably going to go to Jamaica. we're making a strong effort to build up true American Bully stock in Jamaica also. And I've got some friends and I've got people who breed good dogs, and a lot of people have hit me that have been interested just to bring the blood and the right population to Jamaica. And we're going to do that in several countries, but we are starting with Jamaica as our home base. Jamaica and Canada, those are pretty much our homes outside of the United States, and we're gonna do the best that we can. It's already been several dogs that sent to Canada, and as we build our organization there better, we're going to just start filtering a lot of dogs in there. And this is not a thing of us just selling dogs. This is a thing where we're actually pushing the blood, and not just our blood, but a lot of bloods that we know that can contribute to the American Bully community in a strong way. We're pushing those bloods into these places so that they can have the same quality of dogs or better than we have here, while we work harder. I think it's funny because honestly, I think if we do it the right way, in 5 years, Jamaica will have better dogs on average than we do in the United States, and so will Canada, because for the most part, they don't have as big of a problem with the influx of terrible dogs. So it's going to be easier to overcome. But, you know, our goal is to make great dogs, not all my blood. That's why I'm hitting up Oscar Gomez, and, you know, me and Val got to have a talk, and I'm talking to a lot of different, you know, good breeders, and those are the guys I just name most of the time because I love their dogs. But a lot of good breeders are gonna take part in building a community, not trying to sell everything, but actually building a community that we can be proud of healthy dogs. You know, we joked a little bit about Denzel's old freaky self humping on oh yes, Peter, and I'm glad, you know, I thank you for your patience. You're a gentleman, man. You've been patient and you stuck with the process, and now it's time for us to turn it up. We can start kicking out these this paperwork. Pratt's is a friend of mine, and we're going to make it happen. You know, Sway has gotten a little bit older. That's one of my favorite, but it'll probably end up being Honey Badger, but me and Pratt's are going to make it happen. You don't have to worry about that. And it'll be before 2019 gets out of here. There's some special girls that are coming to our camp. As I said, I'm really this time building a yard out here, so we'll be capable of holding up to 20 dogs just on the outside. And generally, I keep my males on the inside. But the whole property is fenced in, so now I can really go to work like a dog, man. We got areas for puppies and all kind of shit, so it's gonna be fun as far as the breeding side. But the TBKC side is going to get a lot better. You know, I'm going to be more free to travel. We have judges who have been very faithful to this process, and we've weeded out a lot of bad seeds that, you know, probably wasn't best for what we were trying to do. I honestly feel like the group of people that we have inside the TBKC right now, radio show, we're going to get back on the radio show this week. I just personally, I had to sort of cut a lot of things out to really make sure that we got this situation with this paperwork done. Like when I tell you I cut almost everything out, everything outside of my workouts, I cut them out. Yeah, so, but yeah, we'll be back on the radio. As y'all notice, I've been doing more videos, and I've got about 4 or 5 videos. I do talk about Razor's Edge. I did the poll, but I actually did Razor's Edge. I did Gotti Line. Someone requested that I talk about Gaff, and I talk a little bit about Gaff, and not to absolutely, Peter, no sellouts here at all. But you know, I go a little bit into detail about the many lines with the American Bully, and also what exactly I need to do to push it forward. And what I mean by that is, I've told y'all this before, with the American Bully, it's a very unfinished product. But one of the things of it is that Gotti Line never finished actually becoming a line. Razor's Edge never became a line. We were more of a giant group, and Dave had the name Razor's Edge. Later it was him and Cruz, but it never came together. And I think the very first part of that is we have to honestly get down to one solid look, and then all of us perfect that look, and let's get it going from there. And this is what our goal is. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of free shows. And when I say free shows, I know everybody free, and that's a beautiful thing. Sponsors are paying for a lot of stuff, but the reason why we're not wanting to charge on the shows that we're sponsoring so much is because we want people to come in the door and see what we have to offer. I'm flying out to Maryland a couple times. A friend of mine is plugging me in with a big network of protection dog and obedience dog people. We will be making announcements about our protection dog and obedience dog programs. And you'll notice that we are not your typical American Bully registry. We do things differently. A good friend of mine's and also judge, you know, Rico, up in Massachusetts. It's the same thing that we're going to be doing there. Our weight pool circuit is about to get a lot stronger, a whole lot stronger. We want to diversify, and we want to be a dog community more than we are a I'll have an announcement about the we will be starting to take registrations again this week, and they're going to be pumping out. You know, I'm going to be doing about 10 hours a day myself. We have Danny's wife is taking over down in the South. We got Will is going to be pumping out paperwork. George's wife is pumping out. So we got a team until we actually put the office back together again, you know, with me moving that threw some things off. But it's fun times, it's exciting times, it's no more stalling. And the one thing I want everybody to get sort of in their heads is, although we're bringing in all these other things that are not American Bully things up front, trust and believe, we still love the American Bully, but what we're trying to do is maneuver in a way that will force the American Bully to step its game up. I hope that we do see American Bullies in the weight pool, going against the Rotties and the other bigger dogs and some of the smaller dogs, because not all American Bullies are big dogs. I do hope that the American Bully comes in and shows out in the obedience. You know, some American Bullies, especially I noticed with the XLs, they still have that drive. We are going to hit. No, we are not registering band dogs, but this is the thing, and remember this was one of our rules. Confirmation, we are not registering band dogs. Any dog on the face of the earth can register for activities. Whether it's weight pool or any of the other activities, you can register any dog for activities. Confirmation, in the confirmation ring, we don't have a band dog. But when it comes to getting down and getting out there and doing all these sports and everything, hey Kathy, what's going on, lady? All these other events, I promise you, we can get it in. We don't care. It can be your basic mutt. If that mutt can pull some weight, put his ass in there. I seen the weight pulling Chihuahua. Bring his ass. I mean, we will have weight classes for them all, but what we're trying to build is a strong dog community that, as y'all know, our foundation is building a healthy dog. We believe that what's going on, Hank? We believe that we just up here talking about, you know, TBKC stuff. I talked about some of the breedings and stuff that's finally going down, and it's an exciting time. But, you know, our foundation is health. Everything we're going to do is health. I hope y'all go head first into this. And a lot of y'all don't have just American Bullies. I know a lot of people have Rotties and Dobies, but I hope y'all take full advantage of, you know, the obedience situations and the protection if you're into that, or the weight pool, or just come out and enjoy yourself and watch some of these events and talk to some of these instructors. And, you know, we've already done it once before. Nick did that before, but you know, bringing in doctors to talk to you about the health of the animals. Our foundation at the TBKC is all about health. Health, 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 health. That is where we're building on. If you can't build a dog first and foremost off of its ability to live and function, to live a good life, you're not building a quality animal. And that's why we're pushing these different events, and we're going to get as far into them as we can. If we can get into the thing of you know, the diving dogs or whatever we can do is going on. Hey Ray, I was talking about that earlier. Houston was probably one of the shows that'll be announced this week. We got some, you know, we got some little things to do, but expect to see a Houston show in the spring very, very, very soon, because we're rushing the process now. And it might not be a full show. It might be a barbecue where we have the one show event and get everybody out and have a fun show. But Steven Jackson said, shh. But we are going to go hard on all of this. It's this time now. Y'all going to notice that we are almost in like hyperdrive. I got my guys out in Colorado. North Carolina, no need to worry. We will be there. Like I say, a lot of these shows got held up by the things that was going on with getting the system and the paperwork and everything matched up. Now it's go time. Y'all will notice, especially, and it's not to count anybody else out, but in the Midwest, the upper region of the East Coast, Florida and Texas, right now, the way it's lining up, there'll be tons of events that are already starting to pop up there. All of the hosts that we're going to do these shows are already in action. Like, okay, it's go time, let's go. You know, we do have to work on California and getting our proper plugs out in Cali so we can get out there. I will tell you, we good in Utah, we good in Colorado. Things are looking good. The Midwest, oh yes, the Midwest. I'm from the Midwest, you know. I was one of the original Midwest guys. I was the original Elite Edge Midwest manager. So Chicago is for sure. Chicago is where one of my good friends, Bobo, is at. And, you know, I mean, I got a lot of friends up there, Big Kev, the whole crew, you know. So Ray, I keep on naming him. George, one of my best friends, and he's an officer in the TBKC, is right there in Chicago. So Chicago, we will have a nice summer this summer. It'll be a lot of barbecues. I think you're gonna see a lot of more barbecues than you do the actual shows. But remember, the barbecue is still a show. It's just not the big, crazy events. We wanna kick it more. We wanna go ahead and get under the tent, still do the show, but we're trying to bring in speakers and different things and make it more relaxed. We want to get to know each other, spread education as well, and still have fun judging and showing like we do any other show. That's why I love the barbecues, because they're very diverse. The barbecues, you get the best of all. But what's going on, Bronx House? You get the best of both worlds. You get to meet guys who've been doing this bully thing for a while. You get to get information. You know, I say guys and gals, by the way, but you get a little bit of both, and it's not all uptight and stuck up and everybody all tense. We're going to have a dog show. It's going to be judged. All of the best dogs in the ring at the same time, but you still get the experience of education and getting to do some other things. So I'm looking forward to all of this, man. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know about Detroit as of this moment. Now, with me being from Ohio, we will be in Detroit, but I don't know how it's going to set up, because John is still judging with us, but John is doing his own thing also, and he was the one who was doing Detroit. So I have to wait and see how things are working out with Monty up there, or if we have to find somebody else in the Detroit area. But I don't want to let the summer go by without doing something in the D. And if it's nothing more than a meet and greet and everybody come out and have a good time and that type of deal, I'm with it, you know what I mean? So maybe me and John can still do a double registry show if he's ready by then or whatever. But my Midwest, I'm Ohio, born and raised. As y'all see, the baseball season then came in, so I got to change my hat, and I'm an Indians guy now. But we will be good. Rhode Island, I'm going to tell you, definitely Rhode Island. Rhode Island is home of Hall of Fame Rhode Island. And right now, it's just some kinks being worked out. Everybody with the DBR, Hall of Fame Rhode Island, everybody's sort of tied up with different things going on. So we'll get it going. We'll get it going. You know, everybody wants us to get to Cali, man. I hope we can make it out in Cali. You know, I got a lot of good friends in Cali. You know what I mean? Hey, man, Larry, don't come on here. I'm with the Columbus Clippers, but don't you come on here with that bullshit, talk about them Yankees, man. I don't want to hear that. But like I told you, it's going to be a lot. I promise y'all that it's going to be a lot. You know, it's going to be a lot of worlds colliding. You're going to have serious, and a lot of these shows won't be together, but y'all see us pop them up. Hey, Ray, for sure, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. That hat, man, you know, my hat size is big. It's what, 7 5/8. I got a big head, you know, but I keep my own. I only wear Ohio hats. Y'all never see me wearing any other kind of hat, you know. They tried to get me to wear a Houston Texans hat. I told them I'll go to the Houston Texans game, but I'm gonna have on a Cleveland Browns scarf. I wear the Texans stuff with a Cleveland Browns scarf. I gotta represent. But I'm really looking forward to meeting everybody, getting out here, having some fun now. The biggest stress part is over. Well, at least that part is over, Ray. And we need to have some fun, man. It's a lot of good worlds that are, colliding, so to speak. You know, you're gonna have serious working people. You're gonna have serious, you know what I mean, weight pull people. You're gonna have a lot of different serious people, serious show people. But at the very root of it all, we're all serious dog people, and we should be all health people. So let's make this thing work to the best of our abilities, get in here and have a great show season and a great couple years coming up. Like I said, I want y'all, if y'all on Facebook, go and jump on the TBKC Canada and the TBKC Jamaica pages. You know, it's a lot of great people there that are looking for quality animals and quality information, most importantly. And you know, it's time for us to grow this community and have a lot of fun. It's been a drag for the better part of a year with all the work, but now y'all gonna see it. All the hard work is coming to you know, it's coming to the fruition. And the other day I was just like, whew. Oh, of course, don't talk to me about New Orleans. It's funny when I talk about Texas, it's almost like I'm talking about Texas and Louisiana at the same time, because a good friend of mine's Kathy Riddle, she set me up very nice in New Orleans, and so did Miss Marlene. They set me up with a ton of places in New Orleans, and the initial phone calls was all great. The people welcomed us with open arms and made it very easy for us to be able to throw shows there. So now I can revisit them, you know, now that I don't like to be a window shopper, so to speak. I don't like to keep calling people and saying, hey, well, could I rent if possibly, but I'm not ready to rent. So now that I'm ready to rent and it's time to do these shows, that's pretty much, I just got off the phone with Belinda and we was talking about that. That's pretty much my job for the next 2 weeks, to confirm a lot of shows, to get back and forth with show hosts, to get on the phone. Let's get these things going. Let's get with our trophy company, and let's get it going. I'm talking to I talked to several sponsors today that are willing to sponsor whole shows, so that helps us out with the free shows and getting y'all in there to have a good time, eat some burgers, talk some dogs. Y'all get to hear, you know, somebody tell a lie. I don't know, it might be me. I might be the one lying that day, but somebody will come and tell a good lie, you know what I mean? Have a good time. But hey, I thank y'all, man. I'm talking super fast because I'm drinking this thing called Hyde, and it is a lot of caffeine, and I'm going hard, but I got about 1,000 pounds to lift in here. And look, y'all stop coming on my videos talking about I'm getting fat. Yeah, I'm pushing 250 now, but y'all trust and believe. By summer, TBKC thongs, yeah, that's what I'm gonna be wearing, Hank. By summer, I'm gonna, believe it or not, I still have a six-pack with all this weight. I just been up more calories, heavier weight, you know. But by the summer, I'm gonna be wearing my TBKC thong right there on Clearwater Beach with the flex. Oh, Derek, you bet. Hey, Derek, calm down. No, but you know, it's funny you say that. We do got TBKC thongs coming, and that was serious. I don't know if y'all remember back in the day, I had Hall of Fame thongs. I made 100 Hall of Fame thongs. This is a real story. I made 100 Hall of Fame thongs. They had the logo that looks like the NFL shield, and instead of the NFL, it says HOF in there, and it's a dog where the football is at. Anyway, those 100 thongs literally sold out in 2 days. Somewhere, somebody was having a good time looking at our logo. And the funniest part is, I don't know if I ever had a good time looking at my own logo. This shit was no, we gonna bring them back. We gonna bring them back. We gonna bring the my merchandising mind is all over the place, but we for sure are doing those. I told y'all about that. Now we got some TBKC boxers, but those are more expensive because yeah, see, y'all know I'm telling the truth on this bullshit. What had to happen with the TBKC boxers is I wanted to like the logos in the material, so I had to basically, now I gotta, it's a bigger cost to make the whole material with that on there. You can actually do a print of the on the thong, but I wanted the whole material for the boxers. But you know, somebody gonna have a good time watching me in my boxers flexing. I'm gonna be all oiled up. Yeah, we doing all kind of stuff. We got a lot of new shirts coming out. We got the babies. We got the, of course, you know, I love my babies to death, so I got to have some toddler clothes. We even going down to the infant onesies and all that good stuff, man. We gonna make it fun. Some of these shirts is crazy. We bringing back, for those who haven't ever seen them, we bringing back the humping dogs on the back. That logo is actually copyrighted, but that was another logo that we sold way too many of, and so we bringing those back. The flag that y'all see, the TBKC flag, we bringing those shirts back. We got some pretty, like, it's a bunch of pretty cool shit. And I'm gonna tell y'all this, during the football season, y'all gonna notice we got some themes that's gonna come on, because of course I'm a crazy football fan, but some of those shows is gonna be wild. If y'all ready to represent the Texas, yes, actually Steven Jackson, those Steve Jackson, those Texas shirts are already there. they're at press already. So make one pissing on exotic. I got some new shit for the exotics. I can't tell you about that. They gonna be pissed at me. They gonna be pissed at me. Wait till y'all see this new exotic shirt. It ain't a fuck. Well, we do got another color of the fuck exotic shirts coming out with the dogs humping on the back. But wait till y'all see this new exotic shirt. They gonna be mad at me. They might kill me if they kill me. Y'all make sure they bury me smiling, because this shit gonna be funny. But you know, now I get to go back to being my old crazy self with different ideas, because the stress of all this other shit is off. I can get y'all papers, do shows, and merchandising is funny. Y'all be calling Belinda about merchandising. That way y'all don't have to wait on my slow ass to ship it. I just make ideas and order the shit. But hey, I tell y'all what. I thank y'all for the time. I got too much caffeine to keep on sitting here. If nothing else, if I don't do the radio, I'll be doing a live maybe tomorrow evening, and we'll be on here for about 2 hours. I do the simultaneous live, Facebook, YouTube live, or whatever. And and I answer more questions, and we're gonna do some talking, because there's some other dogs that we have not talked about, and we need to talk about them. And it's probably going to be some new dogs introduced to the TBKC that we're not used to seeing. No poodles or anything like that. Maybe the big poodle though. But hey, God bless all y'all. It is, what day is this? Saturday. It's Saturday night. I hope somebody is making some love, and if you ain't making love, at least tell somebody you love them. I'll talk to y'all later. God bless. Peace.